ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to GhostMac webinar series this morning. I'm Tasha here. Our topic for today is indeed an interesting topic, especially during our post MCO from the new reality of social distancing. I would like to first and foremost congratulate every one of you who have taken the wonderful initiative to learn a new skill not only for yourself but also for the good of your organization and also for your clients during this post MCO. I would like also to thank take this opportunity to thank all of our frontliners who are out there risking their lives to save lives. Our heads off us today. I hope MCO stands for massively creating opportunities. As in a tale of two cities, when we look back in the future at the current unprecedented event, it was the best of time, it was the worst of times. But Art Butchwell said it the best. Whether it's the best of time or the worst of times, it is the only time we have got. We just have to make the best of it. Before we kick off with our first presenter today, a few quick reminders so that we could learn and enjoy today's webinar without much interruptions. Please remember to mute your mic so that your secrets are not being heard by all of us. Please do keep calm and stay connected in the event that we have internet interruptions. Please show your love and encouragement to our two young presenters who have worked very hard to prepare this webinar, especially for you. Kindly check on your microphones and speaker setting in case if you can't hear our presenter voice. You can check on the more option button with three horizontal dots which is located in between the chat button and cross button in red. Or else if you can't solve the problem, you can right away drop message in our chat box and our technical team will guide you. We have a very special gift for those who stay with us till the end of today's webinar. Dear ladies and gentlemen, throughout the webinar, we will do some live demo, so please be calm and patient if there is any technical problem occurred. We will definitely give you the best. With that, let me introduce our first presenter, our young and restless and always talented Mr. Danny.
Good morning to everyone. I'm Danny from GhostMac. First of all, thanks for Tasha for her introduction. So once again, welcome to our webinar today. I would like to share how to start your online-offline CRM at zero cost. But before we go into that, for the audience who might not know what CRM is or might not care what CRM is, so allow me to talk about it. So CRM stands for Customer Relationship Management. It's an approach, or you can call it a way, to manage an organization's interaction with current and potential customer. Current customers means your existing customer who have purchased in your shop before. Potential customer means they are not your customer yet, but they have the potential to be. So CRM is help us to manage them. So to do that, the fundamental of CRM is database, which is a customer database. If you don't have customer database, you cannot start CRM. So CRM is using data analysis on customer database, which is their history, like purchase history, their email detail, name, telephone number when they buy things in your shop, so that we can use this data to improve the business relationship between customer and us. So how to do that, we will show that later. But most importantly, for CRM, you need a customer database to start with. So why is so important? So I like to summarize in 3 points. So the first point is we can create and maintain a strong bond between customer and your business. Because CRM allows the customer to feel welcome after they purchase or buy product in your shop. For example, imagine that we are a restaurant owner. After a customer makes a purchase for a 100 ringgit, you can reward them with 10 ringgit voucher or having a point system to record their purchase history so that we can track back and reward them. Therefore, having a database to store customer information is important. This is just an example, but my point is to make the customer feel it is worth purchasing item from your shop. Then they might come to your restaurant and dine in again. Therefore, the connection is being built between customer and your restaurant business. So, second point is optimize customer interaction. So, first of all, again, let us imagine that we are the restaurant owner. Due to this MCO, many restaurants are not providing dine-in service to the customers. Any, anyway, the restaurant might provide takeaway and delivery service, but the restaurant owner don't have a way to tell his current customer due to lack of NCO, lack of RCM, sorry. Because we ask CRM, you can actually track the customer information. For example, their name, their email, their telephone number. If the restaurant owner never tracked the customer information before, even the restaurant has takeaway and delivery service available within this MCO period, but they don't have a way to tell them because they never checked before. Therefore, CRM is important. So the third point is better profitability and grow. This point is more on the merchant side. As I said just now, CRM is like a database that provides data analysis on customer information. For example, there are a lot of customers purchase the same product called product A, so that you can create a campaign, promotion campaign about product A, so that CRM actually help us have easier and better profitability. So these are all the 3 points that I summarized for you. So right now, let us go into today's topic. Start your online offline CRM at zero cost. One of the ways to do that is to use our platform Go Reward. At this platform, you can sign up as a merchant for free. Remember, it's free to sign up as a merchant. So you can set up your e-commerce here while having online offline CRM. You can try it by yourself by clicking this link, or my teammate Desmond has posted it on the chat. So let us to do the step 1, which is sign up as a merchant now. So you just need to go to this website, go-reward.com/join. Then you can enter this website. So at here, there's some information that you need to fill up. For example, company name. So my company name, let's imagine again that we are a restaurant business. So CRM is not just limited to restaurant business. It's also including retail outlet or any other business that allow e-commerce. So company name, let's say Danny Cafe. So my brand name is the same with my company name. I also put Danny Cafe. Industry, since as a restaurant business, therefore I put food and beverage. Contact person, so I'm the in charge, so I put my name, Danny Chong. So I'm job title, I put my job title here, manager.
Hello, honey.
So you need a handphone number for SMS verification code. Let's do that now. Please wait while I'm receiving the message. So I received already. So after that, there's still some information they need to fill up, including company business, your company address, the city, the state, the zip code, and the country. So this is your email and your login password that you need to log in the future. So let's and agree the term and service and privacy policy, then your register as a merchant is already done. After you success register as a merchant, so it will lead you to the merchant landing page. So there is something you can see here. Is the first thing you want to see is the company logo. So actually this is not my logo. That's why I want to change it. So I can press it, change logo image. So here I can remove the current logo. So I want to replace with my logo, my own logo. So let's go to here. So I change my own logo, Danny Cafe logo. So my logo is already updated. So bottom there's some sample of the product, including the product name, the description, and the price. So as you can see, there's a two price here. One is R. R is regular price. M is member price. So this is one way to build the CRM because it encourages your customer to become the member of your merchant. So right now, let us add our own product. Since we are a cafe, so right now we want to add this product. This product is called omurice. It's a Japanese dish. So I want to add this product to my merchant. So at here, you can see there's a add new button here. You can just press it and you can see a create buy or order. So let's just press it again. To press this. So at here, I would like to add this product into this. So let's start with the product title, omurice. So you can provide a description for it, like good omurice. So after that, you can change the category, but it's still a food and beverage, so we don't have to change it. So before we set up the price and member price, let's upload the picture first. So we can add more than one picture here, so that people can have different perspective and viewpoint. So yes. So right now you can see there's a YouTube link here. So in the online menu, you actually can put video to see how the dish being cooked or how the product being completed. So let us find a video for it. So I want to find this link because this link is talk about omurice. So I want to use this link to introduce my food. So I can put here, just put a YouTube link, then can already. So right now, let us set up the price. Regular price, as I just now, is for the non-member. So I assume this is 15 ringgit. So member price is for the member is 10 ringgit. So basically, your product is already completed. So let us add one more product before we go. So this one I want to add tamago yaki. Let's provide description again. Good tamago yaki. So same thing, we can choose the image first. And we give him a 16 ringgit and 14 ringgit for member. So yeah. So I already create two product and it's here already. You can see it here. So your store page is already completed. So let us see the result. So this is your e-commerce store. As you can see, my logo is here, and this is a product here. So at here, you actually start buying things already. So you can buy the product without joining a member, no problem. It's just with regular price. So let us try that. So I want to buy this tamagoyaki right now. Add to cart. So if I go to my cart now, you can see the price is 16 ringgit because I'm a regular member. So at here, there's something I need to fill in. I choose option. So this is an online CRM. So I choose delivery. So I can choose delivery option. So I type in my address. So you can see the right side, the subtotal already add up with the new delivery fee. So I plan to pay with cash. So I place the order. So as you can see, bottom right corner, there's a notification for the kitchen or the cashier staff to remind the merchant someone has placed the order. So to see the order, we can directly click the pop-up notification. So at here, we actually trace the customer name and trace the customer contact. So this is one way to do the customer relationship management because we're actually tracking their information right now. So we also can change their status. For example, payment status. Assume that he already paid so that we can update manually, save. Payment success. It will remind to the customer that the payment is already success. So the other thing is you can update the order on the right side. There's a view order detail. So you can tell him your order is already complete. Yes. So it will also pop out a notification to remind the customer. So this is one way to build a CRM between customer and business. So let's back to here, back to the store page. So what if I want to join as a member? Because member is definitely have a cheaper price. So join as a member is very easy. You just click the button at the top corner, top right corner, join member. So the only thing you need to fill out is just your name and your email. So my name is Danny Chong. So I fill out my phone number, and then I retrieve the SMS verification code again. So uh, give me a second while I'm waiting for the verification code. 4908. So right now I'm a member. So right now I buy this tamagoyaki again, and I go to my shopping cart again. So as you can see, you don't need to fill up your name or the contact number again. So CRM not just have a cheaper price, but we also with better usability. So right now, if you use delivery, the only thing you need to fill up is just your address. So you don't need to fill up your name and contact number and fill out every time. Yes. So let me fill in this. Then we are good to go. Oh, okay. The amount is already calculated. So as you can see, So we don't want to check the order detail here. You also can back to our merchant page. So you can see the right hand side, there's order detail here. We can just click here. So this is the first order that I made just now. This is the second order that I made just now. So let us see the order detail. As you can see, this I buy the product with member price is 14 ringgit. This the first order I buy without member, so it's 16 ringgit. So it's definitely build the CRM between customer and business. So customer only needs to join by providing the name and the telephone number for the merchant. So merchant able to track their customer name and customer contact number. So in exchange, they provide them the member price which is cheaper. So it's a win-win solution for both customer and the merchant. So this is how the online CRM work. So other than that, we also can see the order food, what food that he bought. So in the future, if you have another food that's similar with this food, tamagoyaki, so you can actually recommend the food to them because you already have their information, so that you can tell them like, we saw you buy this food multiple times, maybe you like this food, so we have another similar food to recommend to you. So you can actually use this to have better organization, profitability, and grow. So all this is just online CRM. So how about offline CRM? How do you build the CRM offline, which is physically in the restaurant? So to do that, we there's one way to do that, which is print the QR code of this menu on every table in your restaurant. So to do that, we can actually click the print QR code. So at here, we can actually generate the code QR code with the link of your store page and the table number. So let's say I want to generate QR code for table number 1 in my restaurant. So I can just press 1 and generate QR code. So Google Chrome already helped me download a picture with the QR code for table 1. So let's open it. So this is all about online CRM. So my part here is actually completed for now because I'm in charge of online CRM. So right now, let us get back to Tasha first before we proceed into offline CRM. My team member, Mr. Te, he will guide you on offline CRM. Thank you.
Thank you, Danny. Hope you have enjoyed and learned from the first presenter as much as I do. We will now continue with the second presenter of today's webinar. To share with us on the second presenter, let's put our hands together to welcome the one and only always ready Mr. T. So over to you, T.
Hi everyone, my name is Tay. Who's Matt? Alright, so thank you Tasha and thank you Danny for sharing on how the online CRM work for any businesses, especially in the social distancing economy like what we are facing right now. So as you all know, for the restaurant, they are allowed to open right now. However, there are a lot of SOP that you need to follow as well. So one of them will definitely is every time there is customer come in, you have to take their name and telephone number. So what's the purpose for that? It's actually will be used for contact tracing. So if anything happens, there is a breakout in terms of pandemic like COVID-19 currently, at least it can be traced easily which cluster from or where is it from, who has been there, and which table set by this person. And so that everyone that sit around the table can be contented immediately and tested right away so that we can contain together as a country and contain the spread of the virus. So now, let me show you in the perspective of a customer now. So, Danny, could you pull out the store right now? It's called Danny Outlet. Okay, so assuming I am walking into Danny Outlet right now in one of the mall, I don't need to talk to anyone if I don't have to, because every table on Danny restaurant they already have a QR code that Danny showed earlier that he had created. So in fact, Malaysia will be behind. If you go to China or if you go to Hong Kong, majority of the restaurant there currently already have QR code everywhere. If you do not need anyone to serve you, like for instance, especially in Malaysia, most of our waiter or waitress are not even for our local and have problem communicating with them because they couldn't speak a proper English or Bahasa. And so how they can explain the menu for you. But what we done or what Danny showed you how easy just now, you just need to post your product images and the video. Right away, when I walk in, I just need to scan the QR code on it. In fact, every one of you, Danny, can you please put out the table one QR code? So right now, I will be conducting a live demo simulator where me as a customer will be using my own handphone to scan the QR code on the table one. So even now you can see the table one QR code is on your screen right now. So why not just take out your handphone right now? It doesn't matter what phone you using right now currently, whether it's an Android or Apple. Most of the phone model currently comes with camera nowadays, able to recognize the QR code. So you just have to point your camera to the screen, to the QR code on your screen, and it will automatically detect it. So if you are having an older phone, especially the Android, all you need to do is just press the home button on your Android phone. You press it, and you will start seeing Google Lens coming out. So I give it some time so that you can do that Danny showed earlier. So once the Google Lens come out for the old Android, when you press on the home button, you just need to take a picture of the QR code, and then right away it will lead you to the menu. For those who have already scanned the QR code. So right, Danny currently showing. And then as for those with the latest phone, most of you can just open your camera and scan it. Then right away, if you can see, you have a menu to order right now. Then can you click on the menu? So yeah, it lead you to the same page like that you showed earlier, the store page, as you can see. So even I walk in as a customer to Danny Outlet in one of the mall right now, I do not have to speak to anyone while also maintaining the social distancing SOP. So if a waiter have to deliver the menu to me, have to speak to me, how far can they be from me? They definitely won't be 6 feet away from me, and that is not the SOP that we want. So as of now, we should use the technology that China have been practicing for years, as we are really behind time, and this is the time for us to catch up as well. So all I need to do is just scan the QR code, and right away the menu is on my own phone. It is self-service. I don't need anyone help. So self-service right away, and even more consistent, where I can see the images, I can see the video on how the food prepare if I click into the food. So now I can even order. So another thing I just want to mention that I believe you all know that restaurant invest thousands on making a good looking food menu yearly, which sometimes which essentially involve a photography session to capture the dishes as well, designing of the food menu. So not only the food menu, physical food menu is static, which means customer can only view a list of dishes in the text form or just a single images. Not to mention, as time passes, the food menu also will start to tear because all the constant pay and in occasion to replace. In some cases, owner just use the cell phone pay just for the simple fix. However, by going digital, as you can see the online food menu on your phone not only comprised of multiple images, you also can look at the video to make it more interesting for the customer. So next, the next same thing I want to get, if I want to get the member price, like just the 12 ringgit instead of the 50 ringgit, like Danny showed earlier, I just need to join as a member right now, and then I will able to get the member price. So it is a consistent experience wherever it's an offline CRM or online CRM. So now, right now, I think I scan it. Okay, join as a member. Okay, so I go back to the same order and want to place the order at the cart. Right, also, and then you can go once all the order already completed, I can just proceed to the cart page. So now I can make the payment via the cashier even talk to me. I don't need to have a close contact with the cashier, as well maintaining the social distancing SOP. So I just order, I just pay, and I just sit there. So I can fill in the detail like the special instruction, the dyeing. So yes. So all the espresso, all they need to do is in order to maintain the social distancing SOP, think name and telephone number are already there if I already fill it previously or I join as a member. Even if I did not join as a member, I still require to be provide both the name and contact number as part of the social distancing SOP. So everything is captured and paid right away. Very important to note that once I submitted the order, then you could proceed submit the order. Once I submitted the order, notification will be sent to wherever anyone need to be. It can be sent to the kitchen chef or it can be sent to the cashier as well. It can even send to Danny, even he is at home. Then he will know there is an order coming in already. Isn't it nice for the owner, even for the manager? Right. So you just need a cheap phone or cheap tablet to show that notification already coming in. Then if the kitchen staff just press on the notification, it will lead them where the order detail is. As Danny currently going to log in into the new portal to show you how the order detail looks like. Okay, so when I click on the notification, you will see the list of the order placed and its detail. So when you click on the detail listing, like for instance, then you can click on it, and then you able to see one owner wise in place. So for which table, which customer. So next, the kitchen staff can start preparing the dish. Once it's done, they can just update the order status to complete. So once it is updated, cashier or the customer will be notified that the order is completed through the notification as they already registered before. Depending how the restaurant wish to implement the social distancing SOP, for instance, kitchen staff can leave the food at the counter and cashier or waiter having been notified can proceed to take the food on the counter and leave it at neutral place where the customer can come and pick up anytime when they're convenient while maintaining the 6 feet away social distancing SOP. So the customer can even pick up at the counter themselves, which allows self-service as well. After the customer or after I have finished my lunch, I can just walk away if I chosen to pay online, and the payment will automatically updated on the back end. as it marked as a pay. However, if I opt in for cash instead, I can just go to the counter and make the payment. Then the cashier can just go to the payment status to update it as pay. Similar like how the kitchen staff mark the dishes is ready for the pickup and it's already completed. Okay, so now everything is captured. Not everything do not need a person. The kitchen can work in the kitchen while the cashier can wait in the counter, so that everything is automated. So this is a very simple way to actually not only do you online CRM, while do your offline CRM, while at the same time you keep the social distancing SOP so that your restaurant can continue open. If you don't want to, if anything break up your shop, it could be closed again, or cost the whole mall to close again, which affect other businesses cost. So now, here you can see all the data capture in the database which Danny is currently showing on the merchant portal for the 2 customer order that has been placed before that what we showed you earlier. So you can see all the data have been captured for your offline CRM, which is all together in your CRM. So now you can start seeing customer what time they come in and then what food they order, what time they order, or when he pay for it, and when he leave the restaurant. So this is just the beginning of your offline and online CRM. You see that? How easy it is being done and how easy for all your customer. It is always one click and one scan away. So that's how the technology should be humanized and shouldn't be so difficult to be used. So at GhostMap, we have tried very hard to make sure that technology are simple and easy to use so that everyone can use it. As long as you have a mobile phone, you should be able to use that technology. With that business like yours, whether it is a retailer business or whether it's an F&B businesses, you can start building your CRM right now. You don't have to wait another pandemic to happen, even after the COVID-19 is over, because I understand that many business been hurt, especially during this SEO. So next, even after the customer have left, you can actually send them a quick survey through notification once they have made the payment to get a quick feedback so that we can serve them better in the future. So right away after the customer have makan or eat and go answer the 3 questions, when the customer actually answer the simple survey, right, which is also good for you as well good for them, you actually started to building your CRM again, right? So when they answer your survey, you can reward them. You can encourage them by reward them with points or 10 or even 10% reward voucher, depending how you handle your reward system. So this also encourage them to come visit you next time when they come in. So now you are using the survey with very simple questions to get them to answer, and so that you get to know right away how many times have you. So I just want to ask, how many times have you gone to McDonald's and how many times you've gone to other restaurants where they don't even hurt you. The only time they heard from you is when you start to complaining on your Facebook. Do you want that as a business owner, or do you want your customer to speak directly to you through the survey before they walk out of the restaurant? If they have some dissatisfaction or complaint during that time, so you better catch what they have in mind. The survey could be a simple thumb up or 2 or 3 thumb up. In fact, that you can do for those who share those 5 thumb up later. Because you have a CRM right now, you can go back to them and ask to you, would you mind sharing the 5 thumb up review on your Facebook so that your friends, so that we can give you a 10% discount voucher. So you see that that's how the CRM is supposed to be. Not supposed to be just a static day or telephone number as what Danny is showing on the board right now. It's all about engagement, continuous, never-ended continuous engagement, interaction, reward, recognizing them so that the customer keep coming back to you and appreciate you because you are appreciate them as a customer. Okay. So what I try to say is CRM is a romantic journey. You continue to romance your customer so that they continue to fall in love with you, right? So every businesses that talk about your most important asset, which is your customer, and not doing anything for your customer, are not telling the truth. All right. So this is simple part of the CRM example we have shown to you. So now let me show you what are the other online and offline CRM that you can actually do for your customer. Daddy, could you proceed to the slide 7? So in GhostMap, we truly believe the CRM journey is not just one time, but it's a lifetime journey so that your customer can be your lifetime customer as well. As the slide show, we have developed a lot of those CRM platforms to help you to engage, to interact, and reward, as well get to know your customer a lot better. So, and it also get to your customer to share with your friend and family so that you can continue to get new customer even with your loyal fans. So the first one that we have is actually called Video CRM. In fact, depend the time you have, we have a special webinar on how you can do the video CRM. So please join us for the video CRM as it is one of the most powerful way to share your product and services. It is consistent and can be viral anywhere in the world, and it can be sold at right away as well. So please join us for the video CRM webinar in our next webinar series. The next one is called Reward CRM, which I've shown you earlier some simple reward part of it. However, we have complete part of the reward system where you can reward your customer either by point or by voucher or by stamp, whichever way that you want it to be. Just like how the Starbucks, they use a physical card and then you give the stamp. And then once you reach the 10 stamp, you get a free drink. Yes, something like that. Okay. So next, in number 3, we have offline online CRM, which what we're showing today. In fact, we have other functions to share it with you once we have more time in the coming future. Sorry. On top of that, in number 4, we have survey CRM. So remember that a lot of people think that survey as just very formal. Actually, survey is the best way to get to know your customer, get to know your competitor customer better as well. As always, we will conduct the webinar on service CRM in the future. So please join us on that. In number 5, we have receipt CRM as well. In fact, we already done that for a couple of brands right now, where every time there's a customer walk into a retail outlet to purchase your merchandise, customer can just scan the receipt and they are entitled to enter the contest where when all the requirements are fulfilled. Like you can capture the detail from receipt as long as it's very clear. So from the receipt, you get to know what product they bought from your retail outlet, as well what product they bought from your competitor. So using those data, you can plan out in the future how you wish to engage them for the next sales. You can promote the merchandise, whichever way you find it fit. And then next, in number 6, we have the contest CRM where you can use different type of contests to actually engage with customer and get to know them, like by answering some question in the contest. Then you can start abusing your CRM and reaching your CRM constantly so that you know what your customer like, so that you can continue what the romancing journey with them. Last but not least, in number 7, we have a referral CRM, which you constantly encourage them to refer to someone by sharing your store by offers and initiative such as 100 point for reward for each friend and family that you invited through the sharing link. They can see how interesting this merchandise is, and then when they make the purchase, the system will reward them point accordingly. With that, we can check which order, which one is the loyal friend that share the most, as well continue to attract more new customer to your brand. So we have a lot of CRM tools that can help you building up your online and offline CRM. Each of them will be in the next webinar, and hopefully all you can join us in the future. That is all I can share for today. And hopefully everyone now has very clear idea what online and offline CRM that we share with you. So if you have any question, please feel free to ask and we shall answer it accordingly as we have reached the Q&A session. So thank you.
Thanks, Dave, for your wonderful effort. Okay, I can see that there is a few questions are appearing on the chat box. So first of all, Miss Mandy, she have asked us that whether she can export the data to her account system or not, and in what format. So could you please answer for Miss Mandy, or could you please guide her?
Hi, Miss Wendy. We export in the form of CSV or Excel, whichever you need. You just have to let us know in case there are some data that you require as we standardize the way the data are being exported. So you can always let us know through email or you can contact us through the Facebook Messenger and we will always listen to see how we can help you on that so that you can export it to your accounting system to fit what you need.
Well, I hope, Miss Mandy, you get what are the questions that you asked with us. And then, T, there is another question which is from Wong Xiao Meng. Uh, he's asked whether does this CRM system link with any cash register system or POS system? You can guide him.
We currently we can do integration depending for the time being we integrated with iPay 88. We can also do the post system, so there's no issue. So you can let us know if you have your own payment gateway, so that we can help to integrate it.
Well, thank you, Tay. And yes, I keep receiving a new message from Mr. John. He's actually asking, are we going to charge for this platform? How much are we going to charge for this platform as well?
Currently, it is free. We have up to this is good. So you can actually start the online offline CRM at zero cost. We up to 1,000 members. So only after 1,000 member only you can see if you wish to extend further. So which the next package will be up to 10,000 members. So this is enough for you to start beginning and then have a go to try out. Mm.
And then I can see there is no name provided. It's just state as user. He's asking, could this CRM system can be customized? So yeah, okay. I'll wish you can answer for this particular person.
Sorry, come again. I didn't catch it.
Oh, okay, sorry. The question
Sorry.
is, could this CRM system be customized?
Currently, the CRM we can discuss about it. Currently, we standardize it as it is right now, but you can email us what you require, and then we shall discuss from there. Depending the requirement, we shall try to accommodate as much as we can.
And I think this will be the last question. It's from Miss Joanne Chiu. She's asking whether is it suitable for B2B business?
Just a second.
Tasha, maybe I can chip in to answer the questions on B2B.
Yep, sir, exactly. Thanks.
All right, and that is from Joanne, right? Hi, Joanne. Definitely. Whether you are a B2C business or B2B business, customers is always your biggest asset, right? So if we ask any business owners, what are your two biggest assets for your business? Normally, you boil down to two answers. The first answer is customers, right? Because without customers, there is no business. And second, usually the biggest asset for any organization is your employees, right? So whether you're in B2B or B2C, you still need to have a CRM. In fact, the B2B business, you got to, usually the sales cycle is longer, but the values is usually higher. So it's very important to actually know your B2B business customers very well so that you can actually continue to serve them, continue to know what they want, and continue to make sure that you appreciate and also reward them as they continue to give you business. So CRM is for any businesses if you're serious about really taking your customers as your most important assets. So I hope that if customers are your most important asset, whether you're in B2B or B2C, you should always have a CRM. On top of that, not just a static data about the name and telephone number, because the CRM journey is actually a romancing journey where you need to continuously providing them with engagement experience. That's why if you talk about CRM today, most company will be talking about what kind of customer experience are you giving to your customers right now. So the whole CRM journey is a lifetime journey. If you want to keep a lifetime customers, you got to have a lifetime journey with your customers as well. Hope that answer your questions, Joanne. Yeah, thank you, Joanne.
Are
Tasha, what's the next questions?
The next question from Valerie. Can the
Right.
CRM system link with merchant-owned survey system? This is from Miss Valerie.
Hi, Valerie. I guess depends on what you meant by merchant-owned service system. I guess one good thing is about technology today, most of the technology are open. As long as you have an API, as long as the particular system that you are using right now is not a closed system, then anything is possible. So we just need to understand what system are you using, and that particular system, is that a closed system or is it an open system? Definitely, the biggest system in the world, they're all open. In fact, we have integrated with some of the biggest system in the world, whether it's online or whether it's offline. For example, online, we have integrated with Lazada, we have integrated with Shopee, we have integrated with Shopify, right? Because there's a lot of merchants, a lot of brands, companies that actually also starting to sell and all are currently selling on Lazada and Shopee, besides having their own website to sell. On top of that, they have a retail outlets which they're actually using POS system. For example, one of them is Store Hub. So we actually have an integrated system that can integrate to all your customers, which are whether they're coming from Store Hub, whether they're coming from which is your POS, or whether they're coming from Lazada, whether they're coming from Shopee, whether they're coming from Shopify, whether they're coming from your own POS system, we can actually integrate it so that you don't have to do all the manual work. So integration is not an issue. And in fact, we integrate with a lot of payment gateways as well. Yeah. And we also integrated with a lot of courier services like Speedy to Skynet to CityLink. So all this, as long as the systems is open, is not an issue at all. So that will help to take your system and also your customers' relationship management and also your engagement with the customer to the next level, whether it's online or offline. I mean, the main key thing I think today is that everyone needs to probably appreciate better is that 90% of the retail business in the world are still offline, right? While Amazon, while Alibaba, where Taobao of the world is definitely growing like nobody business, and they will continue to grow, right? But at the same time, a lot of a business in the retail business in the world, which is about 28 trillion US dollar, are still offline. That's why during the MCO, we can see a lot of our friends who are in the offline business, who are in the retail business, are hurt very, very badly because once this offline is closed, they are not ready. They were not ready. So we're encouraging all businesses to start thinking ahead for the new normal. You got to have online, you got to have offline, right? So that you have multi-channels or omni-channel business pillar to continue to support your business, whether it's online, whether it's offline. Yeah, I hope that answers your questions, Dari. Yeah, thank you. What's the next questions? If not, we probably need to, so that we don't drag too long. Yeah, maybe one last
Yep,
question
sir. Yep, this is the last question, and it's looks like a
from Dawn, is
situation
it?
where, yeah, Mr. Derek, what happens if I have paid online, visit the cafe, but on temperature
Right.
screen I have a high fever? What happened in next? So
All
this is
right, it's a
from
very, very quick, good question, Derek. That's exactly what every business have to start thinking about the SOP, right? So whether you want to fulfill the SOP or whether you want to not follow the SOP. So that one is not a technology issue. It's a SOP issue, right? If someone has already paid for it, and if the temperature, you don't pass the temperature screening, then it's the business owner or the restaurant policy whether do you want to still accept these customers. If you don't want to accept these customers, in order to follow your either your internal SOP or the government SOP, then you just have to refund or give them a voucher so that they can come back. Yeah. So it's an internal SOP or how you want to manage a SOP issue. It's not a technology issue. I hope that answers your questions, Derek. Yeah. SOP is king. Yeah. I guess SOP hopefully is I guess is a guidance. Is a guidance. Definitely. I don't know how strict they are going to enforce it, but for factories, definitely we're working with even some factories right now, some of the largest plastic factory, so that they can comply with the SOP. I'm not sure whether if your friends are running who are running some of the biggest factory with a few thousand staff, actually you will one day you will get like 3 to 5 cars landed on your premise and coming from different department, from MITI, from MIDA, from I can't remember OSHA and stuff like that. Then they'll start checking everything, whether you keep track of the SOP, whether you have record, whether you have manual, whether everywhere in your factory you have the social distancing policy, whether you have all the posters, whether your surau is a social distancing. So they're pretty strict on a bigger volume, I guess, businesses. So I guess it's good, I guess, in a way, because if we really want to fight this virus and also be able to contain it, I guess every one of us does have to do our part, yeah, so that we as a country can get better and hopefully we can get back to as normal as possible in the future, right? Thank you. All right, Derek, thank you. Tasha, I guess we're running out of time, so maybe let's thank you, everyone. We are happy to take any more questions if you want to stay back after the sessions. So let's go back maybe to Tay to finish off the webinar. Thank you.
Right. Thank you, Michael, for the Q&A. So hopefully today you have known how to start online and offline CRM at zero cost. And now you can start this journey very easily. In fact, what we promised earlier in the webinar that for you who stay with us, we have a gift for you. And the gift for today, all you had to do, need to do right now is get you to like our Facebook page for this particular webinar, and then kindly fill out the 5 survey question, which will not take more than 1 minute of your time to complete it, so that we can do better for you in the future. So you just click like, and we will know that you like the page. So you can actually start your online and offline CRM at zero cost with us up to 1,000 members. So let us. You can see now in your chat. It's currently inside your chat. So we have get the link, and we can even guide you on the web page right now. So Danny, could you click on it so everyone can follow? We are doing the same thing with you right now. So please follow us right away, because for all those who like our page, and you can start launching your offline and online CRM at zero cost for up to 1,000 members. So it's good for you to start now. So just let us know if you have any question or issue on getting the link. That we will check on it. So you can see the Facebook page. So we will give everyone another 2 minutes to help us so that more people can benefit from this online and offline CRM. Because we have seen a lot of business suffer because they do not have their own CRM, or a lot of businesses cannot afford to walk their CRM journey in the past as they could not afford it. So a lot of businesses suffer because they do not know their customer very well. So with this, there is no reason for you not having your own CRM anymore. And there's also no reason for you not to start your CRM journey because it is free and zero cost for you to start up to 1,000 members. Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have another few more likes so far. So, thank you so much. We have put a lot of effort into this to you and sharing to you on this webinar, and we definitely hope you like it and share it up to your friend. If you believe there are a lot of people who can benefit from what we've been doing, we will continue to conduct the webinar again in the future so that we can continue to support the Malaysia business as well as the Malaysia economy. As you know, we got to do our part. As of now, I will hand it over to Tasha.
Thank you, Tay. Yes, before we end the section, there is a survey. We would like to all of you to fill up a 5 survey question, which would not take more than 1 minute to complete it, so that we can do better for you in future. So as you can see, Desmond have posted the survey link at the chat box. So I can even guide you on the survey link. Just click on the survey link that given in a chat box. So let's see. Yep, it's already appear in our screen. You can see this will be the survey link with the 5 questions. The first one, what is the webinar? Whether it's the webinar useful to you? If you feel yes, definitely put the yes for us. And then if no, you are set. You need to put set for us. The second one, overall, how would you rate the webinar? Either excellent, very good, good, fair, or poor. You can just key in there. The third one, how likely it that you would recommend this webinar to your friend or a colleague. If you feel extremely like, just put it extremely like or very likely or maybe, or if you feel not like, then just put a not like. The fourth one, why did you attend the webinar? Are you attend because you want to launch the online and offline CRM for your organization? Then click in on the first. The second one, you want to learn about the CRM? Yes, you just put it on the second. The third one, to improve on your current CRM, you can just label there. Or if there is any other reason, you can just put in a comment box. We'll go through on it. The last, how soon do you plan to start your online and offline CRM? Are you going to start it very immediately? You can just put it immediate or within 3 months, or you think that you want to start from 3 to 6 months, or else 6 to 12 months, or more than 12 months. So you are ready now to submit the survey form. let us to go through on the survey form and we will definitely get in touch with you. So right now, thanks for joining us this morning. We hope you have enjoyed our webinar as much as we have enjoyed hosting this webinar for you. Remember, when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. And in every crisis lies great opportunity. We look forward to seeing you again in our next webinar. Keep the spirit up, stay safe, keep well, and we will see you again. Thank you. Terima kasih, share, and nandri. Bye, guys.